Hello to all of you amazing web slingers. Welcome to Livin on the Edge, the podcast all about our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. My name is Alec. I'm one of your hosts. You can follow me at @_TheSmartAlec on Twitter.
And I'm Brian. I'm the other host. You can follow me at Redo Reviews or BMDRLR on Twitter.
If you want to follow our podcast on Twitter, you can go to @LOTE_podcast. Excuse me, Ed Christian, the new episode with a belch. If you want to follow on Comics Ground on Twitter, you can go to @OnComicsGround. And if you go to our website, we post daily reviews, news, editorials, and all that jazz. Also, I guess we have a new section on the website now where it shows all of the links to where you can find the podcast, even ones I did not even know existed. So it's literally on any podcast service you can think of. Somehow, I do not know how James found these, but thank you, James. So Brian, how are you doing? Do you have something to tell people about? Because now I have to. You are now designated as the spider simp of the podcast.
That might be, I don't know if that's completely accurate, but yeah. For those who don't know, I got a girlfriend. Their name is Angel. They're the fucking best. They listen to this podcast.
Hi, Angel.
They're great. Hi.
Yeah. Joke's on you, because I'm single, and that means I get to play epic games all day every day. Anyway, no, but genuinely, I am happy for you, Brian.
Thank you.
How the fuck did you get a girlfriend before me? I'm kidding. Because you're a great person, that's why. But if Angel's listening, hi, Angel. So yeah, Brian. It's safe to say Brian's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I got a PS5 camera and a new gamer chair. That's all I can say. Yeah. That's all I can say. Just as good as a girlfriend, right? No.
Oh, I also got a new gaming computer since the last time we did an episode.
God damn it, you got a leg up on me in the gaming world too. God damn it.
I can play Halo again after like 6 years.
Right now I'm that meme that's like the one that's like, you can think I'm an idiot in real life, but in gaming world you're the idiot.
But then I proved you wrong there too.
Yeah, you did. So I really have nothing. But it's fine.
I've taken everything.
Yeah. It's like all I can think of is that line from Star Killer in Force Unleashed 2, where he's like, "You've taken everything from me." That's me right now. But yeah. I'm doing okay. I'm actually, well, like, this is gonna release days later, but I'm actually streaming on Twitch now, which is exciting. Because once again, back to Angel, I decided, hey, I want to copy them. I need to copy everything my friends do because I can never be original, but it's fine. No, yeah. Thankfully, I'm very excited. I don't know if I can plug it here. I don't think I can be blamed if I plug it. It's the Smart Alec 1. That's a number 1, not 1 spelled out. So if you want to follow, you can. If you don't want to, you're stupid. I'm kidding. But yeah. Ugh. We have a lot to talk about, don't we?
Yeah.
A good amount's happened. This is more of like a news oriented episode. But like we do have a main topic. And y'all will hear that very, very soon. But first, we have some recent other news and comics to talk about. Um, so the past 3 issues of Amazing Spider-Man. Um, how are you feeling about those?
They exist. Like
Yeah,
I I don't remember the first two that well.
mm,
I know Mr. Negative was in them.
yeah,
That was and like for some reason his sins or whatever didn't return to him right away like everyone else. And
and now they're
and I don't
back.
know.
So it's like,
It but the I remember the oh yeah, and then he just becomes Mr. Negative again, so it's like nothing happened. We we really needed to devote an arc to getting Mr. Negative back after we took him away a second ago.
yeah. Mm. Also, during it, Norman's trying to be a good person, which, like, I actually think it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Seeing Norman trying to be a good person, like,
Yeah,
because all the
that's
bad
fun.
juices have been sucked out of him. Um, sorry for that phrasing, but um,
I mean, that's
it,
literally
it,
what happened.
it's literally just he got shot with a gun, and then all the bad evil juices got sucked out of him. Um, Norman said, "Damn, shoddy, okay." Um, sorry, I'm sorry. But I'm sorry. But
You're good.
yeah, it's interesting because like especially like that there was one scene with Normie that he was talking that like he was
Oh yeah, I
with like
remember
he
that
was
one.
like that was actually kind of nice. Like actually
Yeah.
that was actually really interesting. But it's just gonna I know that they're doing this to make us feel bad for when he becomes Goblin again. And
Yes,
like I can
that's
see that
exactly what they're doing.
like so I can see that far ahead. So I it's hard to really feel anything because you know where this is gonna end. With him with
Yeah.
Norman at least, you know where it's gonna end. Because like this is not gonna be a thing that lasts 10 years like his death
No,
did.
it you can't. Norman will always be his Green Goblin no matter what.
Yeah.
Like it's this is comic books.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like that the stuff with Norman is interesting and it kept me entertained enough. But the stuff with Mr. Negative I just did not care about.
No, I skimmed most of that stuff.
Because all I can think of is just I wish this was Stephen O. Young's Mr. Negative.
Right? I wish this
Like
was the good one.
like he's such a fucking good character in that game, man. He's
He
so good in
is.
that game. Like,
Like when they bring Mr. Negative to live action, because we know that will happen someday.
it's
You better
actually
bring him in.
it might be sooner than we think. Because
Oh yeah, there's like
that
rumors of
one
him
other
being in
tidbit.
Spidey 3, isn't there?
Um, yeah, we'll talk about that in the section of spoiler alert. What our big topic is. Well, I mean, you already know because you clicked on the episode, so it's like y'all already know. But
Yeah.
um, sorry, just letting the police pass right now. Okay, I don't think y'all can hear that. Or maybe you can. I don't
A
know.
little.
I, I don't know what causes the green ring to light up around my icon on Discord, but it's fine. Uh, but yeah, no. 58. Oh,
Huh?
Brian,
Yeah. Am I?
your audio's your audio was glitching a bit.
Oh, was
It's
it?
very staticky.
Oh,
Yeah. Wait, talk a bit.
hello? Can you? Am I still good? Or am I broken?
Uh, it's mostly fine. You might want to disconnect real quick.
Yeah, hang on one sec.
Okay.
Yeah, you. Oh, wait. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's good now.
Okay, yeah, it was just bad signal. I looked down at Discord. My voice
Okay.
connect went to one bar.
Yeah. I hate it when it does that. Um,
So
yeah. Oh, just started again.
God damn it. Okay, you keep
Okay.
going. I'll fix this.
Okay. Um, so, uh, hello, everybody. Um, so, yeah, 58 and 59 are, it's just a very filler arc. And, like, I don't know. It's just like, I'm not, I'm just kind of burnt down on this run, but, um, 60 I thought was pretty okay because, um, like,
Okay, I'm back.
hello.
Hi. All right. So, definitely going to do some audio editing there because I disconnected my microphone and that closed out Audacity for a sec.
Oh boy.
I was able to
Um,
recover my audio, but it started up right where I left off. So,
okay. Um,
I can fix it.
oh, I kind of hear it again. It should be fine. Let's just keep going for a bit. And,
Yeah, cuz I don't think there's anything I can do about it.
yeah. Um, sorry, everybody. Brian's internet is just being pouty right now. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're trying to make one voice call. No, I can't do this. Um,
Yeah, it
but,
did this all night last night. So,
ugh,
that was
I'm so
fun.
sorry. I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's not your fault. It's just fucking internet provider.
Yeah. You sound fine right now, though. I think it's just like a thing that will come and go. Um,
Yeah, pretty much.
and hopefully, everything will be fine. But yeah, no. I was talking about 60 right now. I thought it was interesting, but I feel like people are kind of overhyping it because of the big moment at the end. Which
Oh
is a
yeah, 60
moment that should have been here 30 issues ago. In my
at
opinion.
least.
This issue really puts into perspective what the problem is with this run. It's a story that it's a good 20 to 30 issue story that is extended over a long period, and it's going to go for 100. I can guarantee you that, like, they're
Yes.
aiming for 100, and then that's where it's going to end probably. Um,
Yeah.
but what do you think about Peter talking on the stage and stuff?
Eh, I didn't hate it. Like, okay, so basically the story of this issue is MJ takes Peter to like an old abandoned stage, I guess, and tells him that when Gwen died, she went to go see a therapist and wasn't really getting anywhere until she tried this trick where she
Hmm.
goes up on an empty stage to no one in the audience and just like pretend to talk to the person that they need to talk to.
Hmm.
And I do think this is an actual like therapeutic excuse me, like method that people use. So like, fair.
Hmm.
And basically Peter needs some closure with Harry because he's currently a demon inside a big black cube.
Yeah.
So like, you know, kind of needs to vent. And he honestly, he basically just says everything that we've been talking about with the
Like,
during Last Remains,
hmm like
where
he's
it's
saying
like
that,
you, you're telling me all this shit about how like everything wrong with my life is all my fault, and you're saying it like this is new information when I've
yeah,
known that since day one.
like what I feel like Spencer does a lot is that he just kind of writes big, sprawling monologues about the obvious. and like uses
Yeah.
a lot of fancy. And I'm not trying to say it to like be insulting, because like I'm not saying it's bad. It's just an observation. Um, but he just uses a lot of different words and phrase, like a lot of different phrasing and different words in order to just restate what we already know. And like there is no really new discovery. Like Peter doesn't discover anything about himself doing this. It's just him venting. and
Yeah.
and like it's nice to see.
Yeah,
um
like it is, cathartic.
and like MJ is staying in New York, and like even and like Mysterio is like helping her out a bit, and like
Yeah. Which, go read Amazing Mary Jane to find out why.
you know. But like, does he know now that Peter is Spider-Man? Like, is that
Maybe?
is that gonna be an issue? Like, I mean, I maybe not, but like one thing that I just want to know is, why isn't MJ telling him? Because she knows that about one more day. She
Yep.
knows, but like, why doesn't she just, like? I mean, I know that there has to be probably a reason, or something she's worried about, that if she does tell him, but it's getting to the point where it's like he has to know now, because like it like not as in like he has to already know, like as in he has to know because it's causing problems. So it's like
Yeah.
I kind of don't, she's keeping it from him.
There is
um
a line of thought you left this stuff, and Mephisto goes, "Me, this place makes so much money." Or I guess not like money that he does. I remember because even like way back in the Dan Slott run with Spider Island, there was like God. So after Strange did the memory wipe thing, he also added on like another enchantment, I guess, which is basically unless you reveal who you are intentionally, people won't really figure out you're Spider-Man. Like, say someone sees you swinging by without a mask, they'll go to like pull out their camera and like a seagull will fly in their face or something. Like, it's really weird and dumb. And even, I think even Slot knew it was weird and dumb and got rid of it in Spider Island.
that's a
And
good thing.
yeah, and Peter went to Strange after Spider Island is over, and it's like, what the hell? Why do like some people know I'm Spider-Man now? And he's like, you went on fucking YouTube and told the world you have spider powers. What do you think was gonna happen? Like you broke the spell, dude.
Yeah. Ugh.
But yeah, so he knows.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
um
But yeah, fucking 60 issues in, we finally get, hey, Mephisto, what'd you do? And I guarantee issue 61, if we ever go back to Mephisto during it, he's just going to be like, I'm not telling.
yep. I
because it's way
honestly, I
more
feel,
fun to see you figure it out yourself.
even though we've already figured it out, we just want
We've
confirmation.
all known since like issue 2 of this run.
It's just like,
Just
why
get to the
play,
fucking point.
like, I don't know. There's there's a fine line with doing what people want to see, that if you stretch it out for long enough, people are going to get tired and just want the thing confirmed already instead of all the edging. Um,
Yeah.
so it's like, just why? I don't know. It's just like, I'm not saying this shit should have been revealed in like issue 5 or something, because no, but
No.
um
Look, it needed to be way sooner.
like, after Hunted is when, that
We
is
should have
when
gotten this type of shit.
like, after Hunted is when we should have gotten Sins Rising,
Yeah.
and then uh and then
Last
uh
Remains.
Last Remains, and then
And then
I
this.
don't know. Yeah,
Like,
it's just
but
like,
better because those stories weren't the best.
yeah, it's I don't know. I'm just not very excited to see where things go from here. I mean, like, the fact
No.
that they finally did this thing, I'm like, okay, it makes my ears perk up, but I'm just like, we're never going to see Mephisto for another 30 issues.
No.
Like, I just do not see that happening.
No.
Like, either it's like you said, either Mephisto's going to be like, hee hee hoo hoo, I'm not telling, or they're never going to cut back to that scene until like issue 90 or something, which will be a year from now. So
Yeah, fucking 30 issues from now, Spider-Man is like fighting like, I don't know, like Super Kingpin or whatever with like the lifeline tap, or with like the magic tablet things.
yeah,
And he's, oh yeah, that was another thing that got brought up in the other 2 issues, but I don't care. Anyway, they're gonna be
please.
like right in the middle of the fight, and then Strange is just gonna appear out of nowhere going, Spider-Man, wait, remember one more day? What?
Okay, bye.
No. And then back to the
Like,
fight.
at the very least, they're ending that storyline.
They
With
are.
the, like, they're not doing it in the main book. They're doing it in like a giant-sized thing. Are they doing it in the main book, or are they doing it in some other?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it said giant size, like how, like, the giant size Superman books from like Walmart and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I thought it was like another uh like mini book that they were doing, but I'm not sure. Yeah, like, I just, that whole thing with Boomerang just never amounted to anything. And the beginning of the run made it seem like he was going to be a major player in the Kindred stuff, and then that never happened. I
Yeah.
mean,
Like
like,
all he did was be in the background and then
yeah,
betray Kindred.
yeah,
That was
and
it. He didn't actually do any. He didn't use like his political power to do anything.
oh no, I meant Boomerang.
Oh, I
Oh,
heard. I
Kingpin
thought you
too.
meant Kingpin. I'm sorry.
Oh no, but Kingpin too. Yeah, Kingpin too.
Yeah,
Like,
but yeah, no.
because,
Boomerang literally is just here,
yeah,
which is
honestly,
a
I know.
shame because I actually really like him.
Yeah,
He's like the highlight of the entire run for me.
he is. He's actually really cool and a very likable character.
Yeah,
And I hope that's like the one thing that sticks after this run,
yeah.
because he's cool. But yeah, I isn't like, was it revealed that what Kingpin is doing is to bring Vanessa back, or is it like
It's heavily
something?
implied at the very
It's very
least.
obvious that that's why he wants the tablet of life
Yeah,
back.
and I think it's also the Tablet of Death or something.
Yeah, there's 2 tablets. That's Mr. Negative
Ooh.
said. He's like, ooh.
And I'm just
It,
over here like I didn't really care that much about the first tablet. I remembered
It's
it from the 90s cartoon where the most relevant thing it did was get broken and then turned into gauntlets for Vulture to steal people's youth.
and Shattered Dimensions where Mysterio and Spider
Yeah,
and then
and
did
even then, I don't
Spider-Verse.
think those were the same ones.
Yeah. Ugh, but
Although I
yeah.
also do remember that other time that it just turned Silvermane into a baby and then to an old man.
Uh,
And he's just begging them to shut off the machine, but they don't get to it in time.
isn't Silvermane one of the people in the thing at the end with Kingpin when he's telling Negative that he has competition?
It might be.
'Cause I don't know if it's
Let me
him
check.
or I don't know if it's him or Tombstone. Might be Tombstone, but I'm not certain.
It probably is, because
I just saw
I,
Silver Skin.
I think Silvermane might still be ahead on a toy race car.
Okay, so maybe not Silvermane then. Maybe I just get
That was.
Silvermane and Tombstone confused a lot. I don't know.
I kind of get that. You know, like they're both like crime lords with like, silver skin,
Yeah,
like, you know, and they're both like basically indestructible and super strong, which is like their whole deal.
damn. Wonder why they haven't teamed up before. That's a
Oh wait, no,
genuine question.
Silvermane is there, but he's ahead on the table.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
he's just
funny.
in the table looking at the
That's
camera.
funny. How the
Also,
fuck is he
Madame
gonna
Max
steal the
is there.
tablet? That's
He's
interesting.
gonna get the race car.
But yeah, Hammerhead's there too, and some other Z-list
Also, the
villains.
owl is there, except in Daredevil, Owl and Kingpin hate each other, and Owl is currently arrested because Owl tried to take over like Fist's empire.
Don't question it. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine.
But
Don't worry about it.
but I will
Nope.
question.
Nope. Nope. Just trust a plan. Trust a slot method. I'm kidding.
Can I at least ask who the guy in the black mask is?
No.
Is that Crime Master? Are we bringing back Crime Master?
Who knows? We don't know. That's
I
probably
don't. That's why I'm asking.
uh, like I guess they get away with it by being like, oh, like we can just say this book takes place after this book or before this book or so on and so forth. Ugh, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just.
But
Ugh,
no, seriously, is Crime Master back? Why?
I have no clue.
He's just lamer Big Man. And we already
Bring,
did Big Man.
we did literally already do Big Man.
There was a whole arc about that.
He was in a giant robot.
It was fun.
Figure back when this run was actually fun. Before the dark times, before the Empire. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. Overall, don't really care about ASM nowadays. But I'm hoping that this is that 60 will lead to something good. I always want to be optimistic, but we will see. We will see.
Yeah.
Any last thoughts that you have on ASM?
It's just undo one more day and end the run so I can read Spider-Man again.
Yeah. Have there been any sick? Have
I
there
was
been
about to
any?
say, on to good comic books.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Did I talk about King in Black #3 the last time?
I think you did. I think you did. You talked about like Eddie flatlining and Reed being like, "Oh, Dylan, you're so cool. You got symbiote powers." And then Dylan said, and he was like, "What?" And then it's like, "Oh, Eddie's dead."
I
Shit.
think that might have been issue 2.
What's that issue 2?
I think so, because long story short, issue 3, hang on. The images are loading on my computer. I gotta.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Okay, let me. Come on. Okay, basically, from what I remember, issue 3. It. Okay, I finally got it. Okay, so Thor shows up finally, and he just starts wrecking shit
Ooh,
because he's Thor.
yeah.
And him and Dylan team up. It's great.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like it's awesome because like Dylan runs out into like just the battlefield because he's like, I need to hurt something.
Yeah.
So him, Spider-Man, Invisible Woman, and Wolverine are just running around fighting symbiotes.
Hmm.
Symbiote Captain America shows up and throws his shield at him, and Dylan does the Winter Soldier thing where he catches it.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then uses his power to free Cap,
Ooh,
which
nice.
catches Null's attention because it hurts.
Oh,
And it makes a giant like symbiote arm from like the walls to grab Dylan and bring him to Null. And that's when Thor shows up and a giant lightning strike hits it and makes a hole in Null's actual hand.
oh, holy shit.
And he's like, Null's like, what just happened? And Thor goes, it's called lightning. You would do well to become accustomed to it, villain.
Thor just pulls up like, hey, remember me?
He's like, hey, I'm the cool guy. And
Who
they
kicked
start,
your ass in 2013.
yeah, it was awesome. So then they start fighting and freeing more of them.
Mm-hmm.
And we get this like blue narration box
Oh,
where
it's Kindred. He's here too.
oh no. But so it goes, for every darkness there is a light, and equal in the opposite. And basically is like, Null is a god of darkness, so wouldn't it make sense for there to be a god of light?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then, fighting, Thor literally breaks Null's jaw off, but then he just puts it back on because he's made of goo.
Yeah.
And he brings out the Necro Sword, which, literally made to kill gods. So,
Mm-hmm.
and it's actually cool though, because actually, now I'm looking at it, Null doesn't like actually put his jaw back on. He makes a new one out of symbiote goo.
Oh, that's fun. I
So it's
like
like
that.
his lower jaw is all black and
Mm-hmm.
gooey.
Ugh.
And then Iron Man shows up with his extremist dragon and flies into a celestial, and then uses extremists to take control of the celestial and punches another celestial. Because why not?
Ugh, I really need to catch up. What
Yeah.
have I been missing? Like,
Yeah. All right, but that's not it because I haven't even gotten to issue 4 yet.
oh,
So,
issue
but
4 came out.
oh yeah, it did. I think it was either this week or the week before, and I only just read it last night because I haven't had time. But so the blue narration comes back, and it mentions the for every darkness a light, an equal and an opposite. So there's an opposite of Null, a god of light, the source of Dylan's power. And while Null's dome still stands, it cannot break through. But I can, and I am on my way. And his silver fucking surfer is on his way to Earth. And it's post Silver Surfer black, so he's all black looking. Like, I'll
Oh,
send you the page because it's
okay.
just so fucking cool looking.
Oof. I gotta see this.
The image is too powerful for Discord. It said,
Oh no.
"Hang on, let me
Oh, boy.
try."
Okay.
It's too cool. Apparently.
Discord's always so like annoying with screenshots. You gotta crop them a bit so it will fully
You
send.
do.
Because
Okay, it's on its way. He is
okay,
on his way.
he's on his.
Like in the issue.
I am on my way. Ugh,
So
damn.
yeah, that's how that ends. And then issue 4, let me pull that one up again. So issue 4, Dylan and Null are like kind of fighting inside of the hive, like the hive mind. And Null like straight up does the straight up like, you know, join me, we can rule the galaxy as kind of father and son.
Oh, I just
And
saw it. That's so cool.
it is. It's so awesome. He's got crows or ravens
so
or
cool.
something. Anyway, and Dylan just responds with, "You killed my dad," and just burns his hand. And it frees a bunch of the people who got corrupted, including like
Nice.
Cyclops, Human Torch, Invisible Woman. I guess Thor got corrupted at some point. Oh, Black Cat, who had Doctor Strange's staff. And Doctor Strange is also freed. Yeah, because that was a thing, I guess. And Strange is like, "Give me the stick." and he's like, "Null believes himself a god. Well, 2 can play at that game."
Oh.
And he looks like Jesus, and it's kind of great.
Oh.
Like he gets like long hair and has like a white cloak, kind of.
Does he say that we live in a society where honor is a distant memory?
Unfortunately, no. But so he contacts Cyclops, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, or no, he doesn't. Jean Grey does. That's right.
Oh
So
yeah.
she calls all of them and says, "Go." Cyclops takes his visor off and just opens his eyes. Invisible Woman's like making a big force field to just push everyone. Doctor Strange just does big magic fire, and they're all corralling them into one spot in the city. Like they're funneling them into the center of the city, and then Namor just floods New York. And it's great because Spidey's there, and he's like, did I miss a meeting?" It's like, "Get out." He's like, "Okay," and he just swings away as everything below him is being flooded.
It's just like Ultimatum all over again.
Yes, except the heroes cause it this time. And then Storm and Thor are told, "Light it up," and they just shock them all.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and Null is in a lot of pain.
So like you so from what I remember, Null and his symbiotes are only vulnerable to lightning, right?
Basically, lightning and kind of light in general, but lightning really hurts them.
Okay, but not sound. Like
no, the sound is gone. I think symbiotes in general have kind of moved on from that as the weakness.
Okay.
Because the sound was basically just their weakness to give Spider-Man some kind of way to beat them.
Yeah.
Because, like, he doesn't have fire, and he's just really strong, but Venom is stronger, so what do you do?
If I was Spider-Man, I'd just go over to Venom and just take off my mask and just scream really loud.
He actually did that once where he just pulled out a megaphone and screamed in his face. Unfortunately, it didn't work because by that point he built up a tolerance.
Damn.
But I guarantee, like, first appearance Venom, he would have flown apart.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, so, and then Jean Grey uses her powers to enter Null's mind to see what makes you bleed.
Oh, I saw that page. That
good. I wish she wasn't in the stupid Marvel Girl costume.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
I thought
But
she got a new suit. Why is she in that one still?
I think she had that suit for like 10 seconds. I'm not gonna lie.
Ugh, damn.
It sucks because it was a really good suit. But anyway, she's like, then she figures out about the God of Light thing,
Hmm.
where it's like, there's something else coming. And they fought before, and Null came out on top, but that's because the light was still like young, like it wasn't ready yet.
Hmm.
And so it stretched you thin, and so it became something new. It would choose a single being in all of the universe, bond with them, make them better, make them powerful enough to stand against the dark. A god of light. It's trying to get in, but the big symbiote goo barrier around the planet, it won't get in. So Silver Surfer gives it a ride and just blasts through. It kills a bunch of dragons.
Oh my god.
It's so good. And then it's like, "Oh, you're not here for me." Okay. And just lets it go, and it's like a ball of light. And he lets it out, and it flies and go finds a warrior, and it shows up with Reed and Eddie, and
Hmm.
Reed's like, "Wait, I know what this is. We all do. We've just been calling it by the wrong name. Captain Universe. The Enigma Force has been solved." And it flies into Eddie Brock.
Why the fuck am I not reading this right now?
I
Why am I
don't
putting
know.
this off? Why am I putting this off? I need to read it right now.
You do. So that way we can do a retrospective on this run.
We will, as soon as it ends, because it is ending soon.
Yes.
It is ending with Venom 200.
Yeah. But I read that, I fell out of my fucking bed. I was
Ugh.
amazed. Fucking
Man, if Donny Cates doesn't get Spider-Man, like, if this whole run isn't, like, doesn't show that he's, like, the best person to take on Spider-Man after
I don't
Spencer,
know what
then,
it
like,
is. I'm just fucking Captain Goddamn Universe is gonna save the day.
yeah,
That's so fucking
that's
good.
that's far cooler than when it merged with Miles and Spider-Geddon. Not because of
Yeah.
Miles, just because Spider-Geddon was bad.
Yes.
Miles having the Enigma Force. It was the Enigma Force, right?
Yeah, he became Captain Universe.
Yeah.
He wielded the big robot sword. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But
But like,
the story was terrible.
yeah.
The image is great though.
If it was any other story, that would have been phenomenal.
Yeah. But yeah, it's even better because like Jean even mentions that it's a symbiote. Like the Captain Universe is a symbiote. It's just made of light.
That is so cool thinking about that. That is.
Yeah.
I love how much this run has expound upon symbiote lore. Because, like,
It really has.
it's done more for Venom than, like, I'd say it's done, like, as much for Venom as, like, Flash Thompson Venom run did.
Yes.
Because, like, it, like, Venom is now only, like, just similar in the association of Spider-Man in terms of history and some powers, and that's it.
Yeah, and now there's like a whole mythology.
Now you know for a fact that Sony wishes they waited to make the Venom movie.
Right?
It's like, because
If
I
you
know that
waited like 2 years, you could like 2 or 3 years, you could have used all of this.
if Venom 3 happens, you know that they're going to do a version of Black.
Oh, 100%, and it's going to be super lame.
Yeah, unless they get Donnie to write it. It would be
They're not
cool.
going to get Donnie to write it.
Um,
They're not.
never know. You never know. I mean,
until it happens, I refuse.
they got Ta-Nehisi Coates to do
Okay,
Superman now.
okay, you know what? That's true, and I'm still hyped about that.
Not so much about JJ, but I think he's okay as a producer.
Yeah, as long as he has very little input on like the script and story, I'm cool.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's
I
nothing
don't
is impossible.
I don't need Spider-Man nepotism, but for Superman.
Yeah. My thing
I
is
know
if
it's
this
mostly Henry, but still.
yeah. If the Snyder my thing is if the Snyder cut happened, then anything is possible. That's all I will say. And that's not criticism of the Snyder cut. That's me just saying like I was very certain that was not going to happen and then it happened. And
Yeah.
it was very surprising. Um so like anything could happen now. Um but if it's not written by Donnie or at least by a good writer, then uh I don't know. Um
He's gonna tell Null that by the end of their fight, he'll be a turd rolling in the wind.
I hope. I hope they bring back the line in some very emotional moment. Like
Please.
you know how like there are rhymes in cinema, um, like how in movies they usually bring back a line from earlier in a big emotional moment. Um,
Yeah.
that's what they're gonna do for this one. They're gonna
That'll
have the
be their I
turban.
am Iron Man.
Yes, it will be. I am inedible, and you are a turret rolling in the
You are a turd in
snap.
the wind. And then he
Ugh.
becomes Captain Universe.
Ugh. God, I am looking forward to seeing how this ends and how the run ends, and I need to catch up, and I will. Um, but yeah, is there anything else about King and Black or Venom that you want to talk about?
Uh Trying to remember. I don't think so. I think that was more or less it since our last episode.
Okay,
At least that's what I read.
all
Because,
right,
as I've been clear, I have not had much free time.
yeah,
I I had my first day off in 10 fucking days.
I am genuinely so fucking sorry because like
You're good.
you are you are a fucking trooper because I could never have done that at my old job. So you are an absolute trooper, and
The,
you are chasing that bag, and
the
I have all
yeah,
the
the
respect in
only
the world.
reason I was able to do it is because I need fucking money.
Hmm. But yes, I have all the respect in the world for you, and I'm so sorry, and I hope you never have a 10-day thing like that again.
I hope so too.
Ugh. But we have one more bit of like smaller news. Yuri Lowenthal has said in some interview, I don't know which one exactly, but he said that he is still waiting on the call for Spider-Man 2, and says that like because of COVID, they haven't been able to because of COVID, like it's hard to like perform in mocap studios.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Do you think he's telling the truth, or do you think it's a mistruth, mistruthin, as a guy from Knives Out said?
I believe it. Like, because, like, making video games, it takes a long fucking time.
Yeah.
So, like, I imagine right now they're probably more focused on building more assets for the next game.
Hmm.
Because I, I do think we're going to get a bigger map, and I think we're going to have more characters and everything. So they're probably more focused on building all of that before like doing any real voice or mocap work.
Yeah, I have a feeling what they're wanting to not. At least if it were me, I'd want to not make the game just feel like a carbon copy of the last one. Um,
Yeah,
like they don't want it to feel like Miles Morales did, because Miles Morales was essentially like an epilogue, of sorts. Um,
yeah,
it was still
like
very much its own game, but it.
yeah, like while I do think it is better than the previous game, it is
Mhm.
very much a like a much quicker let's put this out there to tide people over till the next game.
Yeah, because it uses the same map, it uses the same assets. There are differences,
Yeah,
obviously, like
yeah, like they replace the entire building.
yeah, and Miles's gameplay is completely like redone. I mean, there are
Yeah,
similar elements, but
yes, but it is much different than Peter's, and in my opinion, way better.
yeah, it's a lot more fun. But yeah, it's very much different, and but the map is still the same, and it uses the same lighting mechanics and the same engine. And I feel like for this one, they want to completely redo the work map. Um,
Yeah,
at least I could see them doing that. If they don't, I wouldn't hold it against them, but I could see them doing that. But I can definitely see them adding on Queens and Brooklyn. Maybe not as big as Queens and Brooklyn actually are, but I could see them adding them on to make
yeah.
the map bigger and using the PS5's Super Ultra SSD um, to make the map bigger. But yeah, I can definitely see them, and um, I don't think they'll need to do much overhauling for Ben Jordan's face model. Um,
No, I
and
hope they
I
change the hair.
yeah, the hair should change.
It
Like
just looks bad. Like,
it's just too short.
graphically it's like, fantastic, but the style is terrible.
Yeah, it needs to be as long as it should. Like if the hair was the same style as the originals, I think it would have been totally fine. Um,
Yeah.
I've gotten to the point where I've gotten completely used to the new model, and I actually really like it.
Oh
Um,
yeah. Like, I at the end of the day, I don't really care much about the face because I'm gonna be looking at a mask for 99% of the game. So
hmm,
like, you know, whatever.
yeah, but yeah, it's just I don't know. I feel like people are still like campaign for them to change it.
Well, those people are nuts.
Yeah, it's not like the Snyder cut. It's not gonna happen. Um,
No.
like some people are like, there should be an option to choose which Peter face you want. I'm like, no, no,
That
no.
that's a pain in the ass.
And also, it's just like, just Peter's like becoming so close for people to want to be like their self-insert character, and it's just kind of like
Oh, he's always been that for
yeah,
people.
it's true. That's true. I don't know. I just kind of mean even more so, I guess.
Yeah, like, it's, to be honest, I think it's because, like, with like internet culture and everything, stuff like making self inserts and whatnot have become way more like popular and well known.
Hmm.
So it's like people are thinking, oh, okay, so it's healthy to, like, insert myself into this character's life as them. And like, what do you mean they dropped my girlfriend off the bridge?
What do you mean my girlfriend got cucked by got what do you mean my worst enemy cucked me before then
Enemy,
dropping my girlfriend off the bridge? Um
because he loves money.
you love bringing it back. I love it whenever we bring
Damn.
back a new. Wasn't there a new Kojima thing that had you being like, "Oh god, it adds on to the Spider-Man Kojima theory."
Oh yeah, it's because back when Metal Gear Solid 2 came out, Stan Lee like showed up dressed as Revolver Ocelot
That's
to
right.
like congratulate him.
Uh,
It's like, holy shit.
it's the conspiracy runs deeper and deeper, and we will find the
It runs all the way to the heart of Marvel itself.
heart Osborne.
Let's go for the heart.
Uh, but yeah, I'm not certain if I totally believe Yuri. Um, the only reason like I kind of do is because of the COVID stuff. Because
Yeah.
yeah, um, that would make it hard to like put the dots on the face and stuff. Um,
Yeah.
but like I don't know. I just kind of wonder a little bit, like if they've I don't know. I don't know. My theory was that like Miles Morales would come out 2020, and then Spider-Man 2 would come out 2022, and like that was being worked on the whole time while Miles Morales was being worked on. Um, but who knows? I'm not certain because they were also working on Ratchet and Clank. Uh,
That's right. They were.
yeah, I gotta play the
Which
first one. I got not the first one, but like the 2016 one before the new one comes out because I really want to play the new one.
yeah, the 2016 one's not bad. Like gameplay wise, it's arguably the best one so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's just more story wise, it's kind of eh.
Yeah,
And admittedly,
would I
that's
be?
because the movie was kind of eh. So
Mm. Was the game based on the movie, or was the movie based on the game?
like the movie was based on the original game, and then the new game was based on the movie, based on the old game, which was the
Eesh.
the game is based on the movie
That's
because they
so that's a
straight
movie
up
time.
take they straight up take scenes from the movie and just play them in the game.
Mm.
But there's one character in the movie that's voiced by Sylvester Stallone, but they
Mm-hmm.
weren't allowed to use his voice in the game,
Oh,
so they had to they cut most of his lines and had just a really bad impersonator do some lines during gameplay.
oof,
Yeah, it's very noticeable.
damn.
It's also very noticeable when you go from a cut scene to a movie scene,
Mm-hmm.
because movie scene is much prettier.
Yeah, that's interesting though. It reminds me of like the Revenge of the Sith game.
Yeah, it's very similar.
I wonder if more movies will ever do that again. I don't know.
Well, I am glad we've kind of we've moved on from movie tie-in games. I also kind of miss them.
Yeah, a little bit.
I
It's
think
weird
it's
that
because they
the
were just such a big part of my life for so long.
yeah. I mean, there was a time where they were actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Um,
look at Spider-Man 2.
yeah, but when the 2010s came around, they just kind of died off. Captain America game was okay though.
Yeah, you got to fight Zola in that one. He had the
Yeah.
robot face.
Ugh.
I'm still kind of annoyed they never went all the way with that.
I just had him in a bunker and made him sleep there for
Yeah.
years.
I do appreciate though that the webcam was like very similar to his weird robot camera thing.
Mm-hmm.
He could probably come back.
Probably one
Just
day.
say he upload to the internet like
Yeah.
Ultron did.
He's been peddling 4chan the whole time.
Fucking 4chan and like Parlor and shit were all Hydra plans the whole
Yeah,
time in the MCU. That'd be
it
hilarious.
would make sense. But yeah. Okay. Main topic time.
Oh
Um
yes.
so for the longest time we've been like, what the hell is Spider-Man 3 gonna be called? Um and like what did you think it was gonna be called for a long
I'm trying to remember because I know we talked about this before. I think one of mine was War at Home.
Yeah.
Or it's a, I know there's a Spider-Man story I'm trying to think of that I ripped the title from, but it might have been War at Home, but I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was around the time that Spidey started wearing all the other secret identities, like what was it,
Identity
like
Crisis.
Ricochet and yeah, but I feel like there was another one about that
Mm,
stuff.
that had home in the title.
I do the it might have been Homefront.
Homefront. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For the longest time, I was my title that I kind of wanted was Coming Home because
Yeah.
um that's the name of I mean I wasn't thinking it would have Moreland in it. That was the name of the first Moreland storyline. Um, so it's a name from the comics, and also it's like the inverse of Homecoming, and also in high school you have Homecoming in the fall and Coming Home in the spring. So I was just kind of like, oh, that'd be cool. But um, I did think like uh, War at Home and Homefront were good titles. Recently, a lot of people were like, it's going to be called Home Worlds, and I'm like, oh, God.
Please no.
Multiverse stuff would be fine, like a little bit, but like I don't want it to be the whole plot of the movie. Um, but like people were saying Home Sweet Home or Homesick or Homeless, and I'm like,
Yeah, I remember those were like the bigger ones, I think.
and it's like those don't have any punch to them. Like those don't have any
No.
like. Uh, Speaking of all the like fake titles, so on Tuesday night, Tom Holland and Jacob Adlon and Zendaya posted different images from the movie, which are cool to see, and we'll talk about those later. But they also posted different titles.
Yeah.
Tom Holland had Phone Home. Um, Jacob had Home Wrecker, and Zendaya had Home Slice. So I actually didn't think Phone Home was that bad. Like if it was the title, I'd be like, oh, okay, I kind of like that.
I would just make nonstop ET jokes.
Yeah, but so
I
it
like
made us think.
Homewrecker because that's what Peter did in the comics with One More Day. Heyo,
Hey yo,
let's
uh,
go.
uh, God,
Cue a
um,
sad version of the Homecoming montage.
just a sad just a sad acoustic cover of the Blitzkrieg Bop.
Yes.
Uh,
It's just him moping around New York as like crime happens around him. Like the dude on the bike gets away, the lady can't cross the street.
Zack Snyder's spite. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
You know
I'm
that's
kidding.
what would happen though.
Yeah. Uh, but but yeah. So it's Phone Home, Home Wrecker, and Home Slice. And they made us think that they were going to reveal it on Fallon because Tom was on Fallon. Then that didn't happen. And I was just like, okay, they just fucked with us. Okay, cool.
Yeah, right.
So then the next morning, scoopers were like, oh, it's coming at this time, and then it didn't happen. And they're like, at this time, and then it didn't happen. But then,
And then 2 hours later it finally came. Whoa, what happened to your audio? I just hear static. Yeah. Well, technical difficulties. Just a sec. Remember. Oh yeah. So yeah, people were guessing when the title would be dropped, and then by the time everyone gave up, like 2 hours later, they finally revealed the title, which was. Oh yeah, no, you're still just static, dude. No, I can't. I hear myself all staticky. So I don't know what happened on you, but yeah, I just hear like I hear myself but all distorted. The Okay. You want me to just keep going? Hello? No, I can't. Again, sorry about this, everyone. Don't really know what happened. But, so, let me... Hello? Yeah, dude, I don't know what happened. Whoop. Hello? Yeah, no, it's still just me that's broken. Okay. Let me try to... So anyway, the title was finally revealed as No Way Home. I had to remember that because I forgot until right now. Hello. Nope. Still me broken. Once again, apologies about all this, everyone.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
What the
Shit.
fuck happened?
So yeah, this is the issue with my mic. Somehow it overloads Discord and won't work again until I plug it back in. So
Okay.
Audacity's gone.
Yeah,
So
okay. Craig, hang on, buddy.
yeah. Okay, you can hear me fine now, right?
Yes. And
Okay.
I did say what the title was while you were busy
Okay.
fixing shit. I said it was No Way Home.
Yeah. No Way Home.
And that
Yay.
I had to remember because I'd forgotten until I looked at the agenda.
That's funny. But did you say that they did the video thing to reveal it?
I forgot to mention the video.
Oh yeah, they posted some video showing like Tom and Zendaya and Jacob were like, oh, why did they give us a fake name, and then blah 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 jokes about Tom spoiling things. And then they walked past a whiteboard that showed all the fake titles and then Spider-Man No Way Home and we'll say I predicted the color scheme of the logo.
Yeah.
I predicted that. I can own that. um the blue in the middle and the red on the outside. I predicted that. That was all me. So they wouldn't have done that if I didn't do it. I'm kidding, obviously. But so, what do you think of No Way Home? Do you think it's a good title?
Yeah. It's good, and again, because we're dealing with multiverse shenanigans, it does make sense.
Yeah. Though, like, it's still uncertain. Um, but like, I mean, I don't know. Who knows? I well, scoopers say they know.
Yeah. Well, if the, there's like there's like a 90% chance we're doing multiverse shit in some fashion in this
Yeah.
movie, so like I've come to accept it
Mhm.
as much as I kind of don't want to.
Yeah. Though I do feel like the title leads me to believe that they are still dealing with the identity crisis stuff.
Yes.
Because like if it was purely multiverse stuff, I feel like they would have done Homeworlds, but I do not think it is purely multiverse stuff. Um, but I really like the title. It has that punchiness that I was looking for that other titles didn't really have. Um, but yeah, no, I think it's a very very good title. Um, So, what do you think of the new photos that we saw?
They were the ones of the three of them like in a basement, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I, I think they're all right. You know,
I
it's
think they're pretty
I
cool
don't
because
know I don't know what's happening, but
I think one of them's in the sanctum because someone point like the one where they're all looking up at something. We
let
see a
me
shadow.
let me try to find that one again.
I can send them to you. I have them.
Okay, because to me, at least from my memory, it just looked like a basement. So like, I don't know.
It's the second one that of the photos that I'm sending. The second one because they're looking at up
Oh,
at some
okay.
orange light, and there is a shadow
Yeah,
on
that is.
Zendaya. That oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that is definitely a person.
Yeah, and it looks like there's a collar in the shadow. So I think that's
Mm,
strange.
I don't really see a color.
It's a maybe it's just me. It might just be me. Might just be me looking for it.
Yeah, I'll be real. I don't see a color at all there. I'm not gonna
But
lie.
someone pointed out that the lamp in the background, that the lamps in the background are the same lamps from the Sanctum Infinity War.
Oh, okay.
So I think here they're in the Sanctum. In the other two images, I have no clue because that basement does not look like it belongs to the Sanctum Sanctorum.
No,
Kind
that
of
that
looks
looks like a regular ass basement.
it kind of looks like the place where Zemo killed that Nazi in Civil War. What if they just walked in and he's like just right there on the side next to them in the sink? That's morbid. Why am I laughing at that? Um, oh right, because it's Nazi.
Gonna go down there. They're gonna see his skeleton
Oh,
still hanging upside down.
I mean,
Yeah, because this is a Nazi.
it's
Yeah, fuck him. That would be morbid as hell
it's
if they
been
just
8
walk in and
years,
see a
so
skeleton hanging
like in their
upside
time, it's
down.
been 8 years since then.
Yeah.
So could be. Who knows? Um, but someone points out that it
That'll
looks
be
so
our
much like
that'll be our tie into Falcon and Winter Soldier.
the secrets lie within the carcass of the dead Nazi. Um,
God. Which I was speaking of, I really hope that the fan theory is true that the reason Zemo has the purple mask is because of Thanos. Like to
that would be
evoke the
so
same
cool.
image.
And to just be like, haha, you lost to Thanos.
Yes, like
Get wrecked.
you guys are losers.
I love that. I love that theory. I do kind
So
of
good.
wonder like what his mindset is that he is the cause of like
Oh yeah.
inadvertently he's the reason why billions of people were dead for years.
Yeah.
So
Like
like
he is the cause of the Avengers' greatest failure.
so I do kind of wonder like where his mindset is with that if like because he just hated the Avengers. Um
Yeah.
like I mean he did bomb a building, but like
He did blow up the UN or
yeah,
some
I think it was
po-
I think it was the
it
UN.
was I think so.
Um but like I don't know. I don't think the snap is something he would have been happy about just because he's a villain. But
Nah, I don't know. It it kind of depends. I he hmm. It might be he's not a fan of the he doesn't really like the snap, but I bet he doesn't like the other one they did to bring
that brought
everyone
every
back because
Mhm.
that fucked up everything, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Like we got to see a glimpse of that in WandaVision where suddenly the hospital has like twice as many patients in the blink of an eye
yeah,
and it's like they can't handle it.
Mhm.
So I'm wondering if, like, we get to see from Zemo's perspective what it was like when everyone was brought back,
Mhm.
and if that like fucked him up, where it's like they literally ruined everything.
Like he does say in the trailer, superheroes cannot be allowed to exist. So
Yeah, like, God, fuck. Um, I I wonder if though they're like how Zemo gets out. I wonder if like he's like his guards get snapped away, if he gets snapped away and he just shows up in the middle of nowhere.
that is something I wonder. Yeah.
Yeah, like how did what happened to him? Where
I
where
feel
was
I feel
he
like
during the 5 years?
I feel like he survived. I feel like he survived because like I feel like Falcon and Winter Soldier isn't going to be like a big time skip afterwards, like home, like Far From Home was.
Yeah,
So it's like a good few weeks for him to be like, oh, okay, purple mask, new outfit. Okay, I'm good.
yep.
Um,
Now I just
but
need the crown and the sword.
mhm.
He better get that sword.
I feel like he will.
I need to see him sword fighting Falcon.
Well, that would be cool. They've shown very little of John Walker, so I wonder what they're going to
Yeah,
do with him.
I feel like they're like building up to him.
Yeah,
So like he's gonna be like the big surprise kind of.
hmm and they're going to very much save the social commentary
Yeah,
for the
because
show.
I really hope they lean hard into the social commentary with him.
According to the writers, they are. So
Good, do that.
good. Yeah. Um, back to Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, the other thing the thing this
yeah,
podcast is actually about.
yeah. Well, it's fine. It's MCU, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
But they're also a manager report, which is interesting in the trailer. I just wanted to say that real quick because manager report is a big X-Men staple, isn't it?
I believe so. I want to say it's like where Wolverine usually hangs out
Yeah.
sometimes.
So what if Wolverine is in it? Like,
That would be kind of crazy, and I'm
yeah,
kind of all for it.
because I feel like mutants are coming way sooner than we think. And I mean,
Yeah.
they technically have with Evan Peters in WandaVision. So, um, but yeah. So people were pointing out that like the images of them in the basement thing looked like looked like under the church from Daredevil season 3, and I'm just kind of like, what if? What if? What if Matt gives them a place to lay low?
Again, until I see that man, I refuse.
I'm the Daredevil truther and you're the Daredevil denier until the movie comes out. I
Yeah,
feel like
until the movie is out. Even if he's in the trailers, I'm probably not going to believe it.
it's gonna be like it's fake. It's fake news. It's a deep fake.
It's like when Hulk was in Infinity War. He's not actually there. They're lying to me. I know it.
I'm just saying. Charles Murphy was right about Evan Peters in WandaVision.
No.
Yes,
No.
you
I
will become a
refuse.
believer. You will be a believer.
You will not convert me to this fucking cult.
Even when the movie comes out, you will be like, no.
Until I see him, in which case I'm all in.
No, I feel like even when the movie comes out, you'll just be like, I don't believe it. I don't
He
believe what
wasn't
I'm
there.
seeing.
I've seen TikTok. I've seen the Tom Cruise deep fake.
Oh, that is so fucking scary.
It
Like,
freaks me out, man.
deep fake shit just scares me because of like what it can do. And I'm just like, ugh. Like something that's like cool that should be used for movies and stuff could be dangerous. And it's just,
Oh yeah, no, it's horrifying.
yeah. But what was I saying? I was saying something, I forgot. But yeah, no, I feel like I'm willing to bet that like the end stinger for the trailer or something will be Charlie Cox coming in. Then will be here being like, I need a lawyer, and they're like, we have one for you, and then Charlie Cox just strolls in with the cane and the glasses, being like, I'm Daredevil. No, well, no, not Daredevil. Not saying he doesn't want him. He doesn't want him to feel alone in revealing his identity, so he decides to do it too. No, he just.
No, you know it would be great if he walks in wearing the "I'm not Daredevil" sweater from the fucking Mark Waid run.
If we get Charlie back, and I believe we will, especially with what Kevin Feige has said recently about, he was in an interview and someone said, like, do you think the Netflix shows aren't as successful as WandaVision and stuff? And Feige said, like, I believe there are many Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Daredevil and Jessica Jones and Luke Cage fans that disagree with you. So it's like, Feige sticking up for the Netflix shows is kind of strange to see, and it makes me feel like something's happening. So I feel like...
You didn't mention Iron Fist.
Well,
no Iron Fist fan will speak up in defense.
Oh, no, of course not.
Yeah, my thing kind of cut out a sec. What'd you say?
I said no, of course not.
Before that, like,
I think I just said no, of course not. Like I said it a couple times.
Oh, okay. All right. In which case, in my audio, like, it tried to catch up with you, so you were just talking like super, super fast.
Okay. Sorry, that was my bad.
Like it did that thing. No, it's probably not. It's probably mine because my connection is shit sometimes.
Ugh. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry that we've had so many difficulties this episode.
Fucking. I need to get stronger internet.
It's gonna be fun. It'll be okay.
All right.
So
my signal keeps like dipping in and out. So
yeah, I kind of see like it's like your ring lights up and then you speak a bit after the ring lights up.
Oh yeah. Just doing that fun thing.
Yeah. I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah, these things happen. Can't control it. Oh well.
Yeah. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. The end credits. If we get Charlie in season, if we get a new thing with Charlie, I feel like they're gonna do the Waid run stuff and have him wear the "I'm not Daredevil" shirt.
Yeah.
That would be fun. That would be very fun.
Yeah.
Like I said, I still think the trailer stinger Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The Mark Waid run for Daredevil is because the Waid run for Daredevil is like one of the most different ones. Oh wow, no, we're super desynced. Holy shit.
Oh.
One sec.
We are sorry, everybody.
Okay. So what was the last thing you heard me say?
You're talking about the Waid run, and then your voice went super fast.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did that. Okay, the Waid run is like one of the most different Daredevil runs, like especially in recent years.
Yeah,
because like ever since Frank Miller did Born Again, every like subsequent Daredevil run has to have that moment of, okay, we need to completely destroy Matt Murdock's life over and over again and make him reach his lowest point. And then the Mark Waid run came, and it's like, what if he was happy? Like, what if he got a break? And it was
Yeah.
super good.
And
Obviously, there's
it's
still those kinds of moments in it, but most of it, Matt's like pretty content.
yeah. And
Also, it has Ikari, who is the coolest fucking villain ever.
yeah. I
Like
need to read
Daredevil,
more
if
about
he
it.
could see.
It'd be cool if they bring him in for like the next Daredevil thing they make.
I need to see that suit in live action.
Yeah, it looks cool. Do we ever find out who he is?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
From what I remember, I think. Let me double check because it's been a minute since I read the Wade run.
Okay.
Let me here. Yeah, no, we never find out.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, I still think that the end teaser stinger will be like Peter being like, I need a lawyer, and then Charlie comes in and he's like, hey, I'm Matt Murdock. Like that's how they'll hook people. That'll be the equivalent to the hey everyone from the Civil War trailer.
Yeah.
What's this thing? Okay, what is I'm looking real quick at the agenda. Okay, so Tom keeps saying that Toby and Andrew are not in the movie in like every single interview.
Yeah.
Do you believe him?
For now, I do, but I also I hmm,
It's hard to say, right?
it is because I don't know what the movie is about.
Like, yeah, we don't know the script, so it's like I don't know. I mean, he keeps denying it at every turn, so
Yeah.
maybe I feel like at most it'll be a mid-credit scene or something in the third act, but not something that takes up the whole movie. Because I don't know. I with different scoopers reports about Toby and Andrew, it just sounds like it is too like um it's it's the movie's too far along for it to be like they're just signing on for it. So
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing that stuff. Um but like a post credit scene for a Spider-Verse movie, I could see that happening. Or just for Into the Spider-Verse, I could see that happening. Um
Yeah.
but I don't see and like even what was I saying? Like even for the third act, I could see that, like them just popping in, being like, "Hey, we're here, bye." Um, go see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness in theaters March 25th, 2022. Bye. Um,
Oh, for some reason I thought that was coming first.
it was originally, because before COVID, it was like Doctor Strange was supposed to come out this May. Um,
Yeah.
WandaVision was early supposed to happen, and then like immediately Doctor Strange was supposed to come out.
Yeah, I do remember that was the thing.
Makes me wonder how would they have marketed Doctor Strange if Wanda is like such a big part of it? Because it would have undeniably have had spoilers for WandaVision.
Oh, 100%.
So
So I guess
I don't know.
this kind of kind of worked out because it gives people a chance to actually learn what the fuck happens in WandaVision.
Yeah. Yeah. And like build up hype for Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't get delayed again. I hope Feige just swallows his pride and lets Black Widow be hybrid because nobody fucking cares about that movie anymore.
Black Widow coming to theaters September 5th, 2025. All other MCU projects pushed back till further notice.
Like, even if COVID didn't happen, Black Widow's not going to be like, I know they want their first movie back to be $1 billion hit, but that is just not going to happen. Like,
No.
they just need to swallow their pride and let it be hybrid. Because I feel like even with the stupid $30 paywall, I feel like a lot of people still do that. So
yeah, like Black Widow was never gonna be a big fucking deal movie to
like
begin with.
I think Shang-Chi is even a bigger deal than the Black Widow movie. Like there's more hype for
Shang-Chi?
that. I think it's pronounced Shang-Chi, isn't it? That's up.
I've always heard
Feige.
Shang-Chi.
I think Feige pronounced it Shang-Chi. I'm not sure. Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. I'm not sure. It's like the Ang and Ong situation.
Oh god, no. I will Google this shit.
I just remember Feige pronounced it Shang-Chi at a Comic-Con and at the thing in December. The Disney Plus thing in December. Or the Disney Investor Day thing in December.
Okay. While Shang-Chi's name is pronounced as it's spelled, the correct pronunciation in its cultural origin should be Shang-Chi or Shang-Chi.
Okay.
So I guess it depends on
Yeah.
what you want.
Yeah. We'll see when the trailer comes out, which I hope will be soon.
Yes.
They got to decide on Black Widow because if they don't, then they can't market Shang-Chi or Shang-Chi. I'm sorry.
No, we'll find out how to pronounce it when the trailer comes out.
Yeah. But like if any movie is going to make $1 billion this year, it's either going to be Shang-Chi or Spider-Man. Spider-Man more than likely.
Spider-Man will definitely break that, like
100%. As long as we're all vaccinated by then. Which,
yeah.
Y'all, if you have the opportunity to get the vaccine, fucking take it. Please.
Yes.
Just get us out of this hellhole.
And if you don't take the vaccine, please leave.
Yes. Like,
go away.
And there are some people who have like actual like issues. Like,
yeah.
like
in which case, don't.
Yeah, like listen to your doctor. Like there's always like just like with any vaccine, listen to your doctor. Like just do that.
Yes.
But if you have no one,
but if you are perfectly capable of taking it and just outright refuse, go away.
Please.
I don't want you.
We just want herd immunity so we can have normal lives again. At least some semblance of normality. But yeah, I am slurping that shit up as soon as I get it. I'm gonna put it in a cocktail and drink it. I'm gonna shotgun it straight out of the syringe.
Out of the vial.
It probably does not taste very good.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm getting that shit as soon as possible, which will hopefully be soon. They said March, April is supposed to be when college students can get the vaccine. So fingers crossed. But yeah, I want to be able to go to movie theaters again and not be scared for my life. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if I believe him about Toby and Andrew, but I would not be shocked if he is telling the truth. And all the Spider-Verse rumors were just peddled into the rumor mill to be viral marketing. Because it's easy to fool people when they're already fooling themselves. And you'll see people tend to believe, and nowadays they'll believe anything. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's also funny because the colors of the fake titles were the colors of Mysterio
They were. That was
or Green
cool.
Goblin. So that was.
Yeah, I was gonna say other people were also mentioning Green Goblin. I think it was intentionally Mysterio.
Yeah. I wonder if he's back in the movie. I wonder. Because there's still more to do with him, in my opinion. I think there's still more to do with him. But yeah. What was I saying? Sorry, I'm drawing. I drew a blank.
You're good.
We haven't done this in a while, guys. It's been a bit hard. It's fine. It's totally fine. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But
yeah,
there have been other reports about the movie. Like he says that this is the most ambitious superhero film ever, and there's been reports about like
I feel
that.
like they say that with every one of these movies. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, that's true, but for some reason, I kind of believe it with this one.
When
But
Endgame exists, you can't say that.
most ambitious standalone is the one he said. Most ambitious standalone superhero movie.
Okay, I will let it slide this time.
Yeah. But I mean, that is just to build up hype. But apparently, the biggest set for a Marvel film or a superhero film, I'm not sure which one it is, but one of the biggest sets for a superhero film ever has been built for this movie. And he said they filmed like an insane fight sequence. So I'm just like, what is happening in this movie? Like, what warrants an insanely huge set? And like, what is the fighting going to be like? Because it's not like, because we haven't really seen Spider-Man have a one-on-one fight with anyone in the MCU yet, right?
Not really. Like, closest would be Vulture, but even then, it wasn't much of a fight and more of a, oh god, I gotta stop this plane from crashing. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
And then, like, on the beach, it was just him trying to survive.
Yeah. And then Mysterio wasn't really a fight. It was, oh god, I gotta dodge these drones. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Yeah. So.
And I mean, to be fair, in Mysterio's case, you don't fight Mysterio, you fight the illusion. So, yeah.
So I'm just, when he says, like, a very ambitious fight scene, like, are we getting Craven? I don't know.
We're either getting Craven or he might be saying we're getting Sinister Six. Because it's a 1-on-6. Because
that hasn't really been done yet in the MCU.
It hasn't. Sony really, really tried to do it, and they were terrible at it.
Yeah. Like,
look, guys, it's Vulture's wings and display case. Oh, Doc Ock's arms! Look at them moving. They're alive, like in the Raimi movie.
Welcome to our villain factory, Harry.
And look at the credits. Ooh, there's smoke. Is that Mysterio? I don't know.
Look at all these cool movies that are not going to happen because we don't know how to do shit.
And there's also like a mask. So, chameleon? Question mark.
Here's the symbiote in a deleted version of this scene. That was actually a thing in one of the trailers.
Yeah, I remember.
In one of like the international trailers or something, the symbiote was in one of the Sinister Six chambers, and then they cut that out of the movie.
Yeah. Remember when they wanted Jonah Hill to play Sandman?
Oh my god, that's right. Oh my god, I forgot
They
about
also
that.
wanted him to play Doc Ock.
That's true. They also wanted him to play Penguin in the Batman. And he said, "No, please stop typecasting me because I'm a husky guy."
Yeah. He's
Wasn't it
also
like with
lost like a lot of weight too.
yeah. So it's like why keep typecasting him as that? It's just odd. Like he
Yeah.
really wanted to play the Riddler, but they really wanted him to play the Penguin. I think that was the situation with it, right?
I don't think so. I don't think he was ever actually approached.
Really? I thought it was like that he really wanted to play Riddler, but they really wanted him to play Penguin, and he didn't want to play Penguin,
From
so
my
he dropped out.
understanding, it was just fans, like fan casting. Like a
Oh,
lot of people want him for Penguin, a lot of other people want him for Riddler.
hmm. I don't know why. I thought that was like an actual thing, and then like because he dropped out, then then Paul Dano was cast as Riddler, and Colin Farrell was cast as Penguin. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong.
Yeah. I I'm going off of what I remember. One of the other
Mm-hmm.
fan casts I saw for him was Clayface, and I really want that now.
Jonah Hill as Clayface.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Yeah,
I need Clayface in the movie.
it'd be so easy. It'd be so easy to do that.
And so fun.
Yeah, especially if they have him be like an anti-villain.
Yeah. Like give him a redemption arc.
Mm. Ugh, but yeah, the Sinister Six might be very likely. And honestly, like before Far From Home happened, before I saw Far From Home, I thought Spider-Man 3 was going to be straight up Sinister Six. Um,
Yeah.
then after Far From Home came out, I'm like, oh wait, what if Craven? But I don't know. I do wonder because there was also that report um, that that Keanu Reeves was offered the role as Craven in the Solo movie, and then he said no.
I forgot about that. I blocked that from my memory.
Good on him for saying no because I. Ugh.
We don't need a fucking
Apparently, the Craven movie is him with a palling around with a little kid, just like every other fucking gruff man action movie nowadays, and I'm just tired of it. Like,
The Last of Logan Craven Hunt.
fuck. If that report is true, I guess maybe Craven isn't in Spider-Man 3, but
Just no one needs a fucking Craven movie.
they need a Jackpot movie, though. They need a Night Watch movie.
No one who reads comic books has heard of Jackpot.
Are you sure about that? Says whatever his name is from the CW. Mark Guggenheim or Greg Berlanti. I don't know which one of them was doing that one.
I
It's
don't
gonna
know.
be awful.
Guggenheim's the one who ruined Black Canary forever.
Yeah. Remember when Gail Simone in 2012 was like, "Please do not mess up Black Canary," and he said, "We."
Yep. I go back to that tweet every once in a while just to see it. It's so good.
Man. This is why you do not let Tumblr dictate where a show goes.
No. Like it's crazy how much they like wrote it as they went along using fan input.
It feels like the Flash kind of does the same with
It
the
does. I think they've kind of stopped doing that.
like I don't know.
Kinda.
I think Candace Patton's good as Iris. I just feel like that they
They know what to do with her for like 4 seasons.
and also they just kind of forgot the ending of season 3 where Barry left Cisco in charge
Yeah.
and like
At,
yeah.
at least the first half of season 9 was pretty good. Or season 9, season whatever we're on.
A 6?
That one. I said 9 because it was 9 episodes. That's right.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like everything before Crisis, it was actually pretty good because it had pacing,
Mm-hmm.
which is something the show really lacks.
Yeah.
So
Ugh,
like
every CW show just needs to be like 13 episodes from now on.
it really does. Like there's no I don't need 26 episodes of what's Cicada up to.
You
The
don't like the
answer was
cicada?
always nothing.
Ugh, man. Ugh, God, I just. Mm,
I miss Reverse Flash
me too.
and Zoom.
In
They were
Zoom, I just
they were the good villains.
bring back Teddy Sears for a season with Earth One Hunters all in.
That'd be cool.
Ugh.
Also, maybe possibly bring back Thinker, but like post-crisis Thinker where he has an actual plan this time.
Or how about this? Do bring in Peter Capaldi's Thinker from the Suicide Squad.
That is also okay.
He's gonna
That's
kill it in that role.
oh totally. If as long as he gets to do stuff, he's gonna be great.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't. Yeah, I hope he's not one of the first ones to die.
He better not be.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I really just want to see what the hell this movie is going to be because we know so little about it. I mean, we've gotten set photos. Like we got the set photos of the scene being shot on the street and him going to the job during the holiday season. But it's like um I I really don't know what's going on in this movie. Um I want a trailer. I wish it kind of felt weird that they just kind of did all the hype for a title reveal and not a trailer with the title reveal.
Yeah, no, that was stupid.
Yeah, they should have,
I'm not gonna lie.
even if it was like 1 minute long, just show something. Like, I don't know. Maybe they're just worried about COVID, but it's just like, please just release it. Like, I feel like regardless of how Disney shifts the slate, Spider-Man 3 is still going to come out in December.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be surprised if Sony have like control of when the movie comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably pushing for the Christmas release.
Yeah.
We aren't making another Star Wars movie for a while. We need Spider-Man to fill up the Christmas slot now.
Mm. Honestly, something feels right about Spider-Man around the holiday season.
Oh, totally. Like, superheroes in general in like a winter setting are always so cool to me.
Yeah. I hope we
Like,
do get a fight scene during the winter setting.
same.
But yeah, I'm just very excited. Like, do you have any theories in particular for this movie?
Not not really, because like I I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't I feel like we're gonna get multiverse shit. Like Electro will be there. Ock will probably be there. Green Goblin is a solid probably not.
It would be cool though.
It would be, but I don't think Willem Dafoe's in the mood to put the suit back on.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a whole new suit, I don't think he's gonna be in the. He's gonna want to do all the stunt work and everything.
They'll CGI his face onto it. They'll deepfake him onto it.
It'll be the Power Rangers suit from the original movie, but it's just Willem Dafoe's face painted green floating over it. Like it not like in a hologram way, it's just badly floating over the mask. Like,
Uh,
he's not even, like, looking where Spider-Man is half the time, he's just looking at the camera.
oh god.
So, like, you have, like, a quarter angle where, like, Green Goblin's, like, pointed at, like, a three-quarter angle at Spider-Man, but Willem Dafoe's face is just pointed right at the camera.
I'd love that. That'd be
It would
perfect.
be amazing.
Oh god. I don't know. I feel like if there's multiverse stuff, I feel like it's gonna have to do with Mysterio. And I
Yeah.
feel like Mysterio will be in the movie. I feel like Jake Gyllenhaal will be back. Um,
Yeah.
I'm not 100% certain, but like I feel certain enough because his presence is still in the movie, and I feel like that means he himself is going to be in the movie.
Yeah.
Like his likeness is on those posters from the set photos we saw that we talked about last time. So I have a feeling that he will be in the movie.
Yeah.
But as for all the rumors, I have no clue. Um,
Yeah.
Speaking of which, uh, Tom said that um, Marvel and Sony are seeming to be like thick as thieves now. Basically,
Like, they
they
finally got along.
they don't see, and like I think the reason is because Marvel let Sony do their MCU fan fictions. Um,
Yeah, I do think it's because they let Venom and Morbius and stuff in. So like, now during every every interview, fight from now on, Feige will have to go. All of the MCU movies matter. Yes, even those ones.
ugh, ugh, damn, yeah, but yeah, I think they've definitely satiated each other.
Yeah,
So basically says that the deal is going to stay for years to come. He's not on contract after this movie, though I think
yeah,
he's supposed to be because like he has one more movie, um, like a guest appearance in another movie.
hmm.
So who knows? But where do you think things will go from here?
We're definitely getting college trilogy.
Hmm. I agree.
I think, yeah, I think everyone's called that by now, and it's kind of a reason. It's the next like logical step.
And it's where all the big shit with Peter happens.
Yeah.
At least in the
So
early days, that's where all the big shit happens.
yeah, like, if this be my destiny, that didn't happen until fucking college. And
Hmm.
that's, in my opinion, like the most definitive Spider-Man moment ever.
Like that was the moment where there was like no turning back.
Yeah. It's also where I believe no, that yeah, no, when, Green Goblin revealed his identity and all that stuff, and like that's where all the important shit comes from.
Hmm.
So just do that. You can't do If This Be My Destiny anymore because you already did it in Homecoming, but you could still do like a master planner thingy,
Hmm.
assuming you don't like waste Doc Ock in this movie.
Yeah. He also said that like if he did another one, it would have to be with Tom, Zendaya, and Jacob. And I'm like, I get what you mean, but John is doing Fantastic Four now, so like you're gonna have to. I don't know. I
It's
feel like the next.
whatever you gotta do, whatever the next director says.
Yeah. Um. I don't think there's anything to worry about that with that statement. Like I don't think he won't do it if John Watson, Zendaya, and Jacob Batalon aren't there. I feel like Zendaya and Jacob Batalon. Zendaya definitely will be returning. I think.
Yeah,
Um, I hope she does because I think that I don't want them to push her out and then bring in the quote unquote real MJ. I want her to be the real MJ, and I want them to let her be the real MJ.
Yeah, like I do too, but at the same time, they really just kind of fucked her over by just not calling her Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Like,
There's still time. There's still time. All I'm saying.
time for what?
We never heard her last name. So
Michelle Jane?
could
That's
be Mary,
not the right name anyway.
could be Mary Jane Michelle Watson. I don't know, man.
That's a ridiculous name, and you know it.
I know, but I just
You're reaching as hard as you can.
Let me dream. She made up Michelle because she doesn't like her real name or something.
You're reaching real high on that top shelf.
Or Michelle Mary Jane Watson. Hey, I don't care. I will have victory, okay? I will have victory. They will confirm her as Michelle Mary Jane Watson in Spider-Man 3. I mean, no way. It's going to be weird calling it No Way Home from here on out because I've been calling it Spider-Man 3 for so long. But they will confirm her as Michelle Mary Jane Watson in No Way Home, and I will win, and I will have victory over everything and everyone. And you all will laugh. Not laugh. You all will be amazed at how right I was, and I will laugh. I will be the one laughing. I will be like, Brian, you may have a girlfriend, but I was right about MJ in Spider-Man No Way Home. What about that? Pain.
Okay.
Anyway.
I will just stand there going, okay, and then just walk away.
It's just the like the emoji of the guy just standing there. That'd just be you.
Yeah. I'm just standing here.
But yeah. Ugh, I'm tired. But yeah, no. I hope that they just let her stay because she's great. I like her, MJ. But yeah. What was I saying? I don't know if Jacob Batalon will return. Who knows? Maybe he'll die in this one. Maybe. We all thought he was going to die in Far From Home, but
oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
Yeah, I'm okay if he comes back, as long as if he does, they don't keep making him into Genki.
Yeah,
because
like
that's whenever people say that like MCU Spider-Man is just whitewashed Miles, I kind of roll my eyes, except whenever they talk about Ned, because yeah, no, there's no fucking argument there.
That is the one part that I'm like, I can't even argue about that because that is actually true.
Yeah, and it sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, if they like give him a job at the Bugle and stuff, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I hope the Bugle's a bigger part in the movie, and I hope J.K. Simmons has a bigger role.
Yeah, because I need more JJ. I need more JJ.
We do. Oh, I need. Who would you like to direct the college trilogy? Because it'll probably happen.
I'm not sure. Also, if you hear like background people, I apologize. There's really nothing I can do about that right now.
It's okay. You're good.
Okay. God. I genuinely don't know. I want someone new, like someone who hasn't touched a Marvel movie before.
Um, something I was thinking was I believe the Rick Famuyiwa, he was gonna direct The Flash, and
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
he directed several Mandalorian episodes. I think he'd be cool.
That would be cool. I'm all for that.
Um, Drew Goddard was gonna do Sinister Six, and he was like the favorite to do. Um, he was the favorite to do the MCU Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, let me look up.
Back in like 2015 when they first announced that he was coming to the MCU.
Let me see what. Oh, did he make the Daredevil show?
Yeah, he created it. He was going to be the showrunner, but had to drop because he was doing Sinister Six.
Oh,
Imagine making that huge of a blunder.
oh no, buddy.
Ugh.
Yeah, let me see his director credits.
He did Cabin in the Woods.
He did. Okay. Oh, he also did some episodes of Good Place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's a good director. I think he's good. But yes, he did create and write the first couple episodes of the Daredevil show.
All right.
One crazy thing I kind of would like, the Wachowski sisters.
That would be fun.
Like, I don't know why. I just feel like it would fit them. I don't know why. Like, I feel like their style would go so well with Spider-Man.
Okay, I do have one pick. Robert Rodriguez.
That would be cool.
I think that would be super fun.
That would be really, really cool. I don't know if he would do it, but I think that would be very, very cool.
Like with the budget, this man cannot be stopped.
Now remember, he did make Alita, so. But according to others, that's cinema, so it's fine.
You're right.
I don't think Alita's a bad movie. I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's like probably the most faithful American-made anime adaptation thus far.
Yeah. It's not really saying much, but yeah.
Yeah. It kind of feels like a bunch of episodes mashed into one movie.
Yeah.
Or a bunch of volumes of a manga mashed into one movie, so it kind of has no flow, or at least a weird one.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? He may have made Alita, but he also made We Can Be Heroes.
That is true. He also made Spy Kids and
the Netflix original sequel to Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
There we go. We have perfect contender. We need Junie and Carmen Cortez to team up with Spider-Man to save the OSS. Love that I remember that it's called the OSS. The Spy Kid movies, except for the fourth one, are classics. I don't care what anybody.
Oh yeah, honestly, they're like, I still think the third one's pretty but other than that, they're great.
The third one is definitely the worst, but like I love how fun it is because it's like it's so bad when you watch it in 2D because it's just so obviously filmed to be like, whoa, 3D, man.
Yeah.
Same thing with Shark Boy and Lava Girl, but it's fun.
Yeah, but Shark Boy and Lava Girl also has Mr. Electric, so it's fine.
That's true. That's true.
And
the greatest
Spy
villain.
Kids 3 has Sylvester Stallone, so that's also fine.
Send in the Tinker toys, and then he points at the camera and to do the 3D thing. My favorite thing is like the meme of him doing that in a movie theater.
And he's pointing at a random like patron.
Yeah, and he's like, "Attention, all gamers! This motherfucker brought his girlfriend to the Joker screening." That was a meme that was made when Joker was coming out. That's my favorite.
It's so perfect.
I will never not pass up an opportunity to slander Joker.
No, that's fine. You
Yeah.
do that. I agree with you.
But yeah, no, Robert Rodriguez would be a very good choice to do Spider-Man. That would be fun. Um, I need to watch more movies.
Right?
That's film Twitter talking in my brain. Um,
Yeah.
oh,
Like,
you like
here's the
superhero
I
movies?
don't
You need
know
to
many
watch more movies.
directors.
Yeah. Some people said Damien Chazelle. I don't know if you want to do it. It would be cool, but I'm not
Let
sure.
me look up. Oh, did La La Land?
Whiplash with Reed Richards and J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh yeah, I see.
But yeah, no. I like some people say like some people said like James Gunn or Taika Waititi should do Spider-Man, and I'm like, I
Eh,
feel like their styles are a bit too crazy for Spider-Man. Spider-Man is
yeah,
crazy, but like I feel like I don't know.
yeah. Like, here's the thing. I feel like Guardians and Thor needed those directors' styles to really like resonate with people. Spider-Man
Mhm.
doesn't really need that
Yeah,
because, like, before James Gunn, no one knew who the fuck the Guardians of the Galaxy were, and before Taika, no one really cared about Thor.
hmm,
So like, they needed those like crazy energy to really like reinvigorate them, or in
yeah,
the case of the Guardians, invigorate them in the first place.
yeah,
And Spidey, he's fucking Spider-Man. You don't need that kind of energy for him.
yeah. The only time he needed it was when the MCU brought him in. He needed to be
Yeah.
revived back to life. But yeah, that's it. I don't know. I hope that they get a director who has like a different style, but one that doesn't feel too different from John Watts. Because I wanted to still feel like it's the same series of movies, but like with a little freshness in it, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
Um, but yeah, it's just like John's going to be busy with Fantastic Four, so I don't think any
Yeah,
more
he's
Spider
not
movies.
gonna be on Spider-Man anymore.
Yeah. If you hear a siren, that's film Twitter coming to arrest me for saying good things about John Watts. Um,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
that's okay. Sorry if you hear that. That's me messing with the armrests on my new gamer chair. Um, yeah, I got this yesterday. It was $400, but worth
Yeah,
it because it's very comfortable. Unlike the last one, which was not comfortable. Um,
yeah.
but yeah. Is there anything else to talk about?
I
Oh,
don't think so.
what stories do you want to see them do with Spider-Man in the future?
Okay. I already mentioned it. If this be my destiny, as like one, like you can't do the big lifting up the rubble moment, but you can do everything else. I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let me try to
Last
think.
remains. I'm kidding.
Oh, please no. Um, m- although said maybe Sin Eater to
Yeah, that
go in
would be
like a
really cool.
widely different direction than like any other Spider-Man movie. Maybe do a Sin Eater movie.
Yeah, it would be very cool. I could see them just combining Death of Gene DeWolf with Sin's Rising.
I could see it.
Um, I mean, they cast a detective in Spider-Man 3,
They
and it's
did,
like
and
supposed to be a notable role.
yeah, and was it you or someone you retweeted who said, "What if it's Sin Eater?"
That was me. That was me. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It could be very easy for them to just be like, "Here's Stan Carter."
Yeah.
Um,
He was in like almost every episode of Spectacular Spider-Man,
yeah, we're setting him up. So
which that knowing who he is now in the comics, that freaks me out. That
yeah,
like they set up this mass murderer in this children's cartoon.
they were gonna do crazy, not for kids shit, and
Yeah.
then that didn't happen. It's a tragedy. But now I realize it's a fucking comedy. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm
No,
bringing
it's
Joker up
not.
today. I don't know why I'm
No,
bringing
it's
up Joker.
fucking not.
I'm sorry.
People still mourn.
Uh,
They drop their flowers from the George Washington Bridge every day.
every Valentine's Day. We should have done Spider-Man Blue for Valentine's Day.
Damn it, we should have.
There's always next year, so it's fine.
I guess.
But yeah. Um, I What are some stories I'd like to see? If Venom never happened, if the Venom movie never happened, I would really love them to do a true symbiote storyline.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's something Tom Holland really needs.
Yeah.
Like his Peter really needs, I think.
Yes.
Uh, Trying to think. I could see them doing Clone Saga, but like not as
Yeah.
shitty.
Yeah, I could see it.
It'd just be like they'd have to get Tom old enough to where he could play both Ben Riley and Kane.
I'm still just imagining Tom trying to be Kane, and I can't stop laughing.
Just as he is now,
Like I can't really see it. But like I know he's like an actor and that he can like, fucking act.
Mhm.
It's just
It's just funny trying to imagine it. But
if they
yeah,
do Clone Saga, I hope that Kane is the only clone and that we kind of I made it no secret I don't care about Ben Riley at all. I think
yeah.
he's lame.
Unfortunately, like he's synonymous with Clone Saga more than Kane is. So
I know, but like the thing is for me, Ben has no place anymore. He has no
yeah,
reason to exist because Kane is already the way cooler Spider-Man clone, and
mm-hmm.
Miles is the way better, cooler other Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So Ben has nothing except blonde hair and a hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
We don't
Yeah.
need him anymore. Just use Kane.
Or just have him in the movie and then kill him off at the end.
You open the clone tube, he pops out, says, "Hi, I'm Ben Riley." All right, and then he just melts.
That'd be funny. That'd be fun.
Drop my microphone.
Oh, you are good. Yeah. I could see them doing something like Back in Black, something akin to it. Maybe that's what
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3 will be like in some regard. Who knows?
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably. But
You know what?
we'll see.
Just do Back in Black, but with the symbiote instead of just a black costume.
Oh, there you go. That'd actually work out really well.
Yeah. He
Um,
just runs around and hunts down he hunts down Kingpin for some reason and beats him up in prison.
just imagining a fight between like Tom's Peter and Vincent's Kingpin would be amazing.
I need it.
Ugh.
I need
Okay.
D'Onofrio Fisk back so much.
Oh, we do. Okay, we are at over 2 hours, so we should probably wrap this up now.
Yeah.
Any last words that you have about anything?
I'm still reeling from the reveal of King in Black that the God of Light is Captain fucking Universe.
Ugh,
It's
that is so
so
cool.
fucking good.
We will do an episode covering the Kate's run. We will. We absolutely will.
When you finish catching up.
When I finish catching up and when it ends, yes, I will. All I could say is, I forgot what I was gonna say. Be, I don't know. Y'all be good and stay safe. Once again, my name is Alec. I'm one of your hosts. You can follow me at _the_smart_Alec on Twitter.
And I'm Brian. I'm the other host. You can follow me at Reddle Reviews or BMDRLR on Twitter.
If you want to follow our podcast on Twitter, you can go to @LOTE_podcast. If you want to follow on Comics Ground on Twitter, you can go to @OnComicsGround. And if you go to our website, we post daily reviews, news, editorials, jazz. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for this one, and we will catch you all in the next web. Bye.
Bye.